You, Shyamji.
Thank you.
Tanyaji will come back to you given time after Shyamji. I don't want to give him fair amount of time for the presentation, and let's look at that, and Tanyaji will come back to you then. Yes, Shyamji, all yours, and we are all ears and all eyes.
इतने भाई राधे राधे
राधे राधे।
राधे। इतना आपने बोल दिया है कि मेरी तो दिल की धड़कनें ही गायब हो गई हैं, कुछ बोलने लायक नहीं रहा। तो मैं आज लग रहा है कि वाकई में टेक्स सम एफर्ट एंड गट्स टू प्रेजेंट। नॉर्मली मैं बोल पाता हूँ रोज, बट आज तो मेरी बोलती आवाज ही बाहर नहीं आ रही है। तो प्लीज एक्सक्यूज मी इफ आई मिस अ वर्ड और आई स्पीक इन अ डिफरेंट टेम्पो। सो राधे राधे।
आपकी दो ही टेम्पो होते हैं श्याम भाई, 3 होते हैं, फास्ट, फास्टर और फास्टेस्ट। बोलिए, आप स्टार्ट कीजिए
जी। प्लीज आप उसके हिसाब से अपने हिसाब से लफ्ज ऐड कर लीजिएगा जहां पर आप मुझे मिस कर जाए।
श्योर श्योर, प्लीज गो अहेड।
और आज हम सब लोग सेवा टीम की ओर से सेल्फलेस टीम के फर्स्ट लेटर सेल्फलेस में से आप सबका हम स्वागत करते हैं। और आज हम सब लोग येलो में आए हैं, जैसे आप देख पा रहे हैं। हम सब लोग एक साथ, इट्स अ ट्रिब्यूट टू पिताम्बर गॉड कृष्णा, and being Thursday in India, Thursday is a day of yellow, so we all are here in yellow color. Radhe Radhe everybody. So Pallavi ji will present the slides. I will be, जैसे हम देखते हैं महाभारत में समय बोलता था, वैसे मैं बोलूंगा। मेरा इसमें कुछ हाथ नहीं है स्लाइड्स में। This is all done by my team, and I am just a vocal person who is speaking on their behalf. See, our team members are there. And we also have Preeti ji, Ganpriya ji. Somehow they are not available today on the camera. So हम 6 लोग, हम टोटल 9 लोग हैं इस टीम में, और हम 3 लोग अभी नहीं आ पा रहे हैं on the camera to some reasons. So please excuse us.
Shyamji, I'm going to share. I'm going to share. Give me just a moment. Screen share.
Well begun is half done, Shyamji.
सब आपकी वजह से हम कर पा रहे हैं नितिन भाई। आप जिस तरह से रोज डे इन डे आउट पसंद करते हैं, लगता है कि इजी जॉब, बट कल लगा मुझे कि नहीं बोलना बहुत आसान है, बट करना वाकई में एक चैलेंज है।
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we are able to.
So here is our team.
Radhe Radhe Shyamji, please go ahead. Yeah.
Selfless. This is our devotion to Radha Krishna, which suggests that love is a selfless emotion shared by 2 souls. Second slide, please. And we all know Seva has 4 letters, S-E-V-A. And the first word, let us start with selflessness. So any basis of Seva has to be to just forget yourself. जब तक हम अपने आप को भूल नहीं पाएंगे, there is no Seva. This is all we all believe. Thank you. So as always, as everybody has done, हमने भी अपने selfless को नाम दिए हैं. First is sacrifice. Sacrifice our ego, our material desires. E, empathy towards the fellow beings, my satsangi. L, love towards fellow beings, towards God. F, full of faith. Faith is the basis, as we all know. बिना faith के हम कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे, ना कर सकते हैं, ना कभी कर पाएंगे. L, loyalty is very very must. And जब तक हम loyal नहीं रहेंगे अपने आप को, first step is loyal to one own self, to be loyal to others. E, eager to serve. Service to our Hari, service to our Guru, service to our fellow beings. Simplicity. One is to be simple. जिस प्रकार से मैं एक simple इंसान हूँ, and I also believe हम सब simple है. That's the key word. And sanctity. Sanctity, as we all know, pavitrata, pure thoughts has to be there to achieve God and Guru. Radhe Radhe. Third slide. So here we have depicted the true meaning of selfless love. As in Narad Bhakti Darshan. Sorry, some Pallavi ji. Slide 3, please.
This one. Sorry.
हम लोग थोड़े नए हैं, तो आप प्लीज हमें एक्सक्यूज कर दीजिए इस थोड़े ग्लिच के लिए।
Sorry, can I just say you can make it full screen? You can put it in the slideshow mode if you want.
संध्या, थैंक यू सो मच। पल्लवी जी, जैसा ये कह रही है, हम लोग नौसिखी है, सो प्लीज, थैंक यू सो मच संध्या। So tat sukh sukhitam. True love is for the happiness of the beloved. As we all know about झूलन लीला, जिस प्रकार जब झुला रही थी गोपियां कृष्ण भगवान को, राधा जी को, तो राधा जी बोल रहे थे कृष्णा को कि आप बैठे, कृष्णा बोल रहे थे आप बैठे। इसी प्रकार वो कश्मकश में थे कि पहले कौन बैठे, आप मैं। तो अंत में ये तय हुआ कि गोपियों ने कहा कि आप दोनों बैठ जाइए, और उसी प्रकार से कृष्णा को सुख मिलता था कि राधा खुश रहे, वो झूला झूले, राधा को लगती थी कि कृष्णा झूले झूले, और गोपियों को लगता था कि हमारे को खुशी मिलती है अपने भगवान को खुश करने से। तो उसी प्रकार से हमको झूलन लीला से वी शुड टेक द मीनिंग, टेक इनिशिएटिव की सेल्फलेस लव इज अ ट्रू लव, एंड गॉड वांट नथिंग इन रिटर्न। वो सिर्फ हमसे चाहते हैं हमारा प्यार, स्नेह, प्रेम। दैट्स इट। स्लाइड, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज। और जैसा कि भगवद गीता के श्लोक 16 चैप्टर 12 में कहा गया है, अनपेक्षा सुचिदक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यतः सर्वराभम परित्यागी यो मद्भक्त समे प्रिया। Those who are indifferent to worldly gains, externally and internally pure, skillful, without cares, untroubled, and free from selfishness in the undertakings, such devotees of mine are very dear to me. कृष्णा भी ये कहते हैं कि आप सब कुछ छोड़ दीजिए, सब कुछ भूल जाइए, मेरे में लीन रहिए, एंड यू आर देयर विद मी ऑलवेज, ऑलवेज एंड ऑलवेज। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज। हम लोग शायद स्लाइड मिस कर रहे हैं, तो आप हमें प्लीज एक्सक्यूज कर दीजिए। पल्लवी जी, हम कुछ गलती कर रहे हैं।
कोई गलती नहीं है श्याम जी, प्लीज कैरी ऑन।
ठीक है। अगला श्लोक जो गीता में लिखा गया है, कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतुर्भूमा ते संगोस्त्व कर्मणि। कृष्णा कहते हैं हमें सिर्फ अधिकार है अपना कर्म करने में, उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं हमें चाहिए। और कभी भी अपने आप को मत समझिए कि मैं कर रहा हूं, मेरी वजह से हो रहा है, वो एक गलत चीज है। जस्ट डू योर कर्मा एंड योर देयर। राधे राधे। आज इन सब लोग ने मुझे फंसा दिया है भाई, एक्चुअली ये सब कुछ किसी और का था, मुझे बोलना पड़ रहा है। राधे राधे। एज वी ऑल नो, स्वामी जी इज अ एविड राइटर, उन्होंने बहुत बुक्स लिखी है, एंड वन ऑफ द फ्यू बुक्स विच आज हमने कोट लिया है, वन इज कॉल्ड द साइंस ऑफ माइंड मैनेजमेंट एंड अदर इज कॉल्ड द गोल्डन रूल्स फॉर लिविंग ए बेस्ट लाइफ। एक बारी एक सत्संगी जाते हैं डैलस टेम्पल में, और वो कह रहे हैं कि मैं 3 महीने से निष्काम सेवा कर रहा हूँ, मुझे किसी ने नोट भी नहीं किया स्वामी जी, इससे बताइए मेरी गलती क्या है। तो स्वामी जी कहते हैं कि आप सेवा कर रहे हैं और निष्काम से कर रहे हैं, तो आपके अंदर में जो भाव आया कि मुझे किसी ने नोटिस नहीं किया, मुझे किसी ने देखा नहीं, मुझे किसी ने शाबाशी नहीं दी, तो ये कहाँ से आया। द डे सेल्फलेसनेस मीन्स, चाहे हमें कोई देखे, कोई नोटिस करे, हमें कोई वाहवाही दे ना दे, वी शुड नॉट फोकस ऑन अवर डीड्स, जस्ट फोकस ऑन अवर कर्मा, कि मुझे क्या कर्म करना है, किसके लिए करना है, क्यों करना है। पीपल लिव अप टू यू, लुक अप टू यू, सी अप टू यू, दैट्स नॉट ए कंसर्न, दैट शुड नॉट बी ए कंसर्न। जस्ट अपना कर्म किए जाए और भूल जाए कि मैंने कुछ कर्म किया भी है कि नहीं किया। एंड इसी प्रकार से स्वामी जी ने कहा है इन द बुक ऑफ साइंस ऑफ माइंड मैनेजमेंट, cultivate selfless love by serving God in the mind. Such service will make you contemplate upon His happiness instead of your own. It will make you focus on giving rather than receiving. जैसे जितने मैंने परसों भी कहा था कि मानसिक सेवा, जिस प्रकार वो एक धनी राम था जो रोज भगवान को खीर देता था, वन डे गलती से उससे सारा केसर गिर गया खीर में, तो ही वॉज ट्राइंग टू एक्सट्रैक्ट द केसर आउट ऑफ द खीर। तो भगवान जी पसंद हुए, सामने आए कि तू क्या कर रहा है, मन से तू भी तो मुझे खीर बना रहा है, मन से तू मुझे सब कुछ दे रहा है, फिर भी तू इतना लालची क्यों है। तो भगवान हमारी मानसिक सेवा को बहुत महत्व देते हैं। सो दिस इज ऑल्सो व्हाट स्वामी जी हैज एम्फसाइज्ड आल्सो इन हिज बुक। नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। इसी को हम और आगे सत्यापित करते हैं विद स्मॉल क्लिपिंग ऑफ स्वामी जी। Please play the clipping, Pallavi ji.
Somehow it's not okay. Let me try.
थोड़ी मेरी आवाज घबराहट सी हो रही है, आप सब समझ पा रहे होंगे। मैं पहली बार ऐसा कार्य
You are
कर रहा
doing
हूँ,
good, Shyam ji. You're doing
सोच
good.
समझ के बोल रहा हूँ।
I can imagine when you have so many
अन्यथा तो
eyes.
मैं ऐसे ही बोल देता हूँ मैं।
See, it is even more intimidating when so many cameras are on. I was lucky when I started. Only couple of people will turn their cameras on, so I was not intimidated. Okay, all blank screens. Now I've become okay, so I can imagine you're doing good though.
Yeah, can I
आप
try unsharing and then sharing? I don't know.
Sure.
I'm not able to play this.
इसमें
I
आप ही
think
की
you
वजह
need
से
to
मैं आज
play.
जहाँ पहुंचा
You
वहां
need
पहुंचा हूँ।
to play it in a slide mode. Then it will come as a link. You can
Okay.
play that. I think so. That is probably the reason.
Yeah, I guess if you make it full screen or slideshow, it might.
You need to click on
Let's hear it.
F5,
Jyoti,
whoever is playing it.
Okay.
let's try Jyoti, if she can play it. Yeah. अब मैं समझता हूँ कि ब्लैंक स्क्रीन ही बेटर रहता है मेरे ख्याल से। आप सही थे, वो मैंने आपको बोल बोल के लोगों को सबके कैमरास ऑन करा दिए आज इस दिन के लिए, तो
No.
शायद ब्लैंक स्क्रीन ही मजा आता होगा।
I take my words back. Okay, the more you put on your videos, the better it is.
Thank you so
Are you
much.
able to play it now?
Otherwise, if you have the YouTube link.
You
Sweet
can
chocolate
send us
cake
the link.
is a
No
great
worries.
tasting dessert for
Okay.
any occasion.
If you need a guaranteed way to increase your child's math score by 90%
went
in
to
less than
YouTube.
6 months, how would you do it?
You love
Would you
me
hire a private tutor?
selflessly.
Would you have your child join
Technical
a
glitches, huh?
free tutoring center? Would you ask them to
Videos
join
are
school
playing.
to
Stop it.
spend
No worries.
extra
What you
time
can do
with
is,
your child?
let's move on to the next slide. We can
These
come
are
back to
all
that.
possible options, but can
You send me the
any
link
of
on
them
chat.
actually
I can play it
guarantee
for
that
you,
your
but let's.
child will make substantial learning
I don't know
improvements?
what started
Well,
playing
at
somewhere.
Thinkster, we do.
God
We have
says,
Relax. Okay.
radically
you love
transformed
me
math.
selflessly. God
Do
says,
yourself.
and
आवाज
Okay.
आ गया, पल्लवी, आ
Let's
गया,
move
जैसे
on to the next slide. We can
जी।
quickly cover that because we have time limitation also.
Yeah.
सो सेल्फलेस हमारे हिसाब से सब लोगों ने इसको अपने अपने हिसाब से हम इसको मीनिंग दिया है। सो वी स्टार्ट, पल्लवी जी विल स्टार्ट फर्स्ट। व्हाट डज दिस मीन टू हर? पल्लवी जी।
Yeah. Thank you, Shyamji. Radhe Radhe. For me, being selfless is working with dedication and devotion for Bhagwanji to become worthy of supreme divine's affection. Shyamji, over to you. Yeah.
मेरे लिए टू बी इन सोल कॉन्शियसनेस एंड कंप्लीट सेंटर कृष्णा, जो मैं कर चुका हूँ, जैसे आप देख पा रहे हैं। राधे राधे। वंदना जी।
To me, complete surrender, putting 100% without expecting anything in return is selfless seva. Deyasini ji.
Radhe Radhe. Please, next slide. Since birth, I have used up all these years by just receiving from God. Hence, I wish to learn how to give, and give. Thank you. Radhe Radhe to Jyoti ji.
Thank you, Shyamji, for giving us opportunity to share our views. For me, I always, every moment, every time, I want Krishna with me. So my humble request to Krishna, my God, my Lord, for his friendship, love, and I would wish to always have him in and around me. That's my selflessness towards Krishna. Next slide, please. As you all have seen that in previous slides, Shyamji has tried to introduce you towards selflessness. Now the next question is, how can we practice being selflessness? There are few tools which we feel like can be a good tool which we can apply in our life. So the first point is we can remind ourselves about the generosity of nature which has been provided by God in form of sky, earth, trees, river, air, water, mountains. In each and every element is serving us. And the only way we can be aligned with the universe, with the God, is to be serving. And the second very most important point is remembrance of God and Guru at all times. In short, we can follow karma. Whatever we do in the day, we can remember God while doing that. And third important point is practice helping others without your personal benefit or any kind of gain. Fourth point is elevate our conscience from petty, selfish, worldly pleasures towards God. And fifth point is, honestly, we can examine our actions, motivation, and ask ourselves, are they self-serving or are they serving to God and Guru? In short, or in conclusion, so the purpose of this body, our body, is to do service for God. And if you can't do that, at least the minimum thing which we can do is to spread love, care, compassion, and kindness to everyone. Next slide. With this, I would like to bring up a small poem or few lines in devotion to God. First, I'll recite that in Hindi and will explain its meaning in English. So the poem is, पल पल वारी जाऊं तोपे, पल पल वारी जाऊं तोपे, ओ मेरे हरि, ओ मेरे कान्हा, तन मन सुध बुध खोती जाऊं, जो जो तुझको पाऊं, नित देखूं नित ढूंढूं तोहे, ओ मेरे हरि, ओ मेरे कान्हा, ना चाहूं कुछ और प्रभु ना चाहूं कुछ और प्रभु ना, चाहूं तेरे चरणों का सिर्फ एक नन्हा सा कोना, पल पल छिन छिन वारी जाऊं तोपे, ओ मेरे हरि, ओ मेरी राधा, ओ मेरे सावर श्याम. And its translation and its meaning is, in each and every moment, I'm completely immersed in your love. Oh my Lord Krishna, oh my Kanha, my whole mind, my whole body is completely involved and immersed in your devotion. As I'm finding you, I'm looking for you. I don't want anything else. I don't want anything else but you. I only want a little space at your lotus feet. Oh my goddess Radha, oh my Sri Krishna. With this, I would request God, or I would ask God to grant us, not just me, grant us, this whole family, with the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, and courage to change we all can, and the wisdom to know the difference between two. And as you all might be aware of, that Lord Krishna himself says, rise above your dualities to a state of pure spiritual consciousness. So on this auspicious occasion of Holi, the best gift we can provide to Lord Krishna is this spiritual consciousness. With this, I'll hand over this slide to Deyashini. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe, previous slide, please. Yes. So we have converted our seva points into a mala, and as you can see, the mala is a little bit tira mera for my Gopal, so you can understand that it's my first attempt, so I'm so sorry, but my Gopal actually it is fitting into it. Another mala I made, I haven't put the picture because it's too much big, and so that is it, and I haven't done anything. After all, Shyam Bhaiya and every one of them have done. I have just made it. That's it. So next slide, please. So yes, this is a bhajan. If you can just play it, it will be very helpful.
You may have to do a live performance there, Shini. I think there's some problem with the audio.
Yeah, there's some problem. It's not, none of the links showed up.
Fine, I'll just switch off my fan just a moment. Otherwise, you will not be able to hear me.
Jyoti, can you play it, please?
I can try to share, but I'm not able to share. So I am not able to share. So I need...
Jasni, please sing live.
Okay. So, ready? Radhe Radhe, thank you so much for giving the opportunity to me. All right, I'm just, it is 3 lines from Maharajji's bhajan. So, okay. Jo piya ruchi maharuchi rakhe, prema ras soi chakhe re. Jo piya ruchi maharuchi rakhe, prema ras soi chakhe re. Jo madhur bhav apnaave re, जो मधुर भाव अपनावे रे या मैं चारी हूँ भाव समावे रे जो निज सुख और नहीं राखी जो निज सुख और नहीं राखी प्रेम रस सोई चाखे रे जो पिया रुचि महारुचि राखी प्रेम रस सोई चाखे रे. Thank you so much. Actually, there's full of people in my home, so I have to sing in the low voice. So please forgive me if there was any pronunciation mistakes or anything. Thank you so much. So over to the next slide and over to the Shyamji.
अब हम यहाँ सब गाएंगे हरि नाम संकीर्तन. So let's all start the side. Shri Radhe Radhe Govind Radhe
Govind Radhe Shri Radhe Radhe Govind Radhe Shri Radhe Radhe Govind Radhe 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 Govind Radhe.
Thank you so much. और ये हम सब है सेल्फलेस सेवा टीम की ओर से. मैं श्याम सुंदर, दयासिनी जी, पल्लवी जी, ज्योति जी, शिफाली जी, वन्ना जी, और किसी कारण से हम लोग प्रीति जी, किरण जी और गनप्रे के पिक्चर्स नहीं लगा पाए हैं. सो प्लीज एक्सक्यूज अस. राधे राधे. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज, पल्लवी जी. And I will not say last, but first of all, we would all like to thank Nitin Bhai and this entire group for giving us the opportunities to serve selflessly. Whatever efforts we have done today or not done today is all because of us, and everything which has gone right, it because of you. और जो गलती हुई है उसके लिए सिर्फ मैं ही I take it to me. Thank you so much. राधे राधे. Next slide please.
Okay.
And here it's more like a campaigning, and we all encourage people around us to please be a part of the Seva group. I am not saying selfless, but I am saying Seva, SEVA. Any group, whichever you feel fit, whichever you feel deemed for yourself, so that it inculcates a feeling of Seva in all of us. And trust you, mates, it is a better feeling, the best feeling to one have. चाहे हम लोग करें JKO के लिए, चाहे राधा कृष्णा के लिए, चाहे किसी के लिए भी, just try and be a part of any of the groups. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Thank you, Shyamji and the Selfless team.
And here we thank our Swamiji, Maharajji and Krishna, Radha Krishna, from the core of our heart. Thank you so much for being there for us, listening to us, and just experiencing what we have gone through. And happy Holi from all of us.
Happy
Holi,
everyone.
I hope you watch the colors of Braj Bala की होली खेलेंगे हम लोग आज सब इसके बाद. राधे राधे.
Radhe Radhe. Very nice, Shyamji. Salute to your spirit, to each and every team member that you have. Today, we had a new star, okay? Dayashini, you did really well, okay, in your singing today, by the way. Now we know the secret is out that you are a very good singer. You know, I know this is very difficult bhajan. Nit seva mangu, Shama Sham Teri, and you are pretty awesome. Okay, so you need to sing more often now. It's okay. You can create a soundproof chamber for yourself. And Shyamji, salute to you. I know it's not an easy task to come and speak. In fact, fear of public speaking is the second biggest fear after the fear of death. So you conquered that. You took that step. And you did well. And to all of your team members, kudos and a big round of applause, because it takes a lot to prepare, coordinate, and then come forward, right? There were technical glitches, which is fine, but the fact you came forward and put in so much of effort, coordinated, and created your pieces, it deserves a huge round of applause from all of us. So thank you so much. Really appreciate your efforts around it, and I'm sure it will inspire a lot of people. I can see a few hands. Let's hear from them. Monica ji, no pressure at all, okay? Let's hear from
Before you ask them to speak to us, few lines I would like to add. Now I know why you chose me to be the leader, because I guess somewhere you know that I don't speak, I can't speak. And about these slides, I will tell you, हमने सब कुछ रात में ही किया है 2 घंटे बैठ के, हम लोग कुछ नहीं किया पूरा 2 हफ्ते भर. And I wanted Yasni to sing live. Trust you me, I was singing on day 1. And she gave us the recording. I thank Krishna ki वो आज चल नहीं पाई. And I wanted her to put the camera on because she is working, and she only had these 2 days, today and yesterday, for her to be the camera on. So Nitin bhai, हम जो मुझे planning कर ले, it doesn't work. It always works the way he plans for us.
Very true. Parkinson's law, right? The work expands to fill the time that it has. So calm, everything happens at the last minute. But yes, it happened by design. Krishna's plan, Dayashini's video, live singing we could enjoy, and beautiful, heartfelt statements from each one of you on Seva, what it means for you. Very nice job, Jyoti, Pallavi ji, everybody, each one of you. So very nice, and I'm glad you took this, shook a bit of an inertia, and came forward. So outstanding. I think Shefali was a little off.
She is not feeling too well.
We would have loved to hear from her as well, but there's always a second chance. So thank you, each one of you. And please join one of our Seva team. See, when you do sadhana, that prepares you for Seva. And the phal of sadhana is in Seva. And in Seva, you get meva. So when you start fundamentally aligning to Seva, which is what our constitutional position is, you are building good sanskars. And it is going to serve us in good stead in long run. So the sooner we align ourselves to Seva in whatever form or manner you can do, the better it is. So don't let go of opportunity when you can actually join any of these teams and start doing a little bit of Seva every day. We are Nitya Das, okay? Forget it. Don't forget it. So when we start aligning to Seva, what we get in return is priceless. And your experience and realizations will tell you that. So thank you again, Selfless team. You are outstanding today, each one of you. Warm round of applause from all of us.
One more thing I want to confess, कि from day 1 I was avoiding to present the slides. मैं सबको बोल रहा था कि मैं leader हूँ, and I was acting like one कि this is the slides 1 to 4 whatever they were. I was just dedicating to all the members. But आज क्या हुआ कि सब कुछ मेरे पर ही आ गिरा. So you see what I plan and what he plans. There is no match for it, and this is where we try and hold ourselves.
Something that bothers you is the lesson for you. And Krishna has its own way of making us learn that lesson. And today was the classic case for that. Great. Let's hear from other participants what they have to say about your presentation. And let's hear Shyamji from that. Thank you so much again.
Monica ji, Radhe Radhe, please go ahead.
Yeah. Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, everyone. Beautiful presentation. Next activity, we are going first. All ideas taken. Yellow, wearing yellow, through, I mean, all the team members wearing yellow. फिर वो कृष्ण पंख भी ले लिया, आप लोगों ने मोर पंख भी ले लिया पूरी slides पे. And then गाना भी गा दिया, भजन भी. We are not left with any idea now. I have my presentation open right now, thinking कि मैं अभी क्या करूँ कुछ नया. Beautiful. And एक singer भी निकल आई आपके group में से, क्या बात है. All actually आप selflessness दिख रही थी पूरे presentation में, so very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Shyamji, for giving more divine stress to Monica ji, okay, and to the rest of the teams as well.
Nitin bhai, I would like to add something here, though I don't speak much in.
Yes, Naina ji, please. Nina ji,
Naina. Yeah, you know, this is like one of the, you know, I would not say a negative point, but this is something where he lacks. You know, whenever it is, he's supposed to talk, you know, he either fumbles or, you know, he lacked that confidence in talking. And, you know, sometimes I whenever he is explaining me something, I always say कि मुझे नहीं समझ में आया, please आराम से और उसको clarity के साथ बोलो. So I think, you know, today this opportunity came to him by, of course, Lord Krishna, because, you know, even he want him to overcome this, you know, quality. I mean, this thing what he is lacking in his life. And, you know, that is why, you know, he very easily shy away from saying this. I don't talk much, but, you know, people, those who know him to the core, they know that he enjoys talking and he talks a lot. So,
in these sessions, he definitely talks a lot. And if you look at the time he has spoken today, it's probably 80% of the entire presentation. I'm telling you, I'll show you the clipping around that. But
no, I was right here only. I was listening when he was presenting. We all were here only. We were not in the camera, but we were around.
Very nice. He did a great job, and it's good to conquer that. Trust me or not, you know, I used to be a mental wreck when it used to come to speaking. But somewhere back of the mind was there, you know, it needs to be conquered, because it's a huge freedom of mind if you can do that. And your mind, you know, feels really good when you can just, and it can happen. Trust me, if you try it a few times, and especially if you do it as part of the Seva, before you realize it, you will surprise yourself by coming out and delivering speech after speech in our sessions, okay, and making all the pitches that you do. Wonderful job. Thank you so much, Naina ji, for sharing it with us. I'm glad Shyamji took that initiative today. And let's hear from other participants.
Yeah, thank you, Naina ji. Yeah, let's hear from Anita ji. Radhe Radhe. Please go ahead. Anita ji, yeah.
Radhe Radhe. Yeah, I got muted. So that's excellent presentation, Shyamji. You brought up Hindi mixed with Hindi. It was so beautiful to hear. And all the that slides were so very well. And that's okay. Few glitches are there. Never mind. It happened because it's the way of Lord, how it needed to be presented. And whenever that presentation from all the slides that everyone was reading, their core, what they wanted to say, that really touched my heart. Like they were all saying it selflessly, coming from their heart. It's like it moved me to tears. Like they are all speaking from their core, from their heart. It's so true. Like we are all on the same boat. It felt so real. Like, thank you so very much. And the singing was really awesome. Very beautiful voice, sweet voice. So we would like to hear very often. So it's a very practical knowledge what you all showed us today. So thank you so very much for bringing this to us. Thank you.
Wonderful. Very nicely summed up, Anita ji. Thank you so much for that. Let's hear. I see 4 or 5 hands. So let's hear from
Sandhya ji. Please go ahead, Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Excellent teamwork. I really appreciate that aspect. Like I mean, fortunately, I am a part of all the 4 teams, at least get to see what you guys are doing. And you have been working so hard. All of you have been just having Zoom meetings, preparing about it, and it reflects here, you know, and each and every small thing, like you guys all wearing same color, taking care that Holi is there. So, you know, covering that aspect. And of course, I mean, Jyoti, your poem, I loved it. And your sketches were also there. Like, and Deyasini, you are our Chupa Rustam. Like, you know, we have such inspiring young devotees. That's so good. You know, like Urvi, you, like we can always get the inspiration we need. I mean, excellent teamwork. Shyamji, you are the best person to lead this team. And hats off to you for doing it so amazingly well. And Vanda ji, we got to see you as well. We got to hear you. It was so sweet. So I guess amazing. Loved it. And the entire team, Chef Ali as well. So you all did amazingly well. Thank you so much.
Pallavi, Vandana ji, everybody pitched in so nicely. Pretty amazing, you guys. And the fact you bonded, you know, you coordinated and then came together as a group, it's a big deal. So I'm so glad you know, took this initiative and came forward with this. Very nice.
Nitin ji, one thing I wanted to mention that with this team, it was really wonderful working with all of you, because it was such a lot of interaction, lot of back and forth, lot of meetings, lot of discussions. So it was really wonderful.
I'm glad you are getting the flavor of Seva, and I'm glad that we started with these groups. And when you do Seva, you'll relish it even more. That is the whole idea of getting engaged in Seva. Beautiful. Let's hear. I guess quite a few other participants want to chime in as well. So,
Rahul ji, Radhe Radhe, please go ahead.
Radhe Radhe. I just wanted to add something in Hindi because Shyam ji also spoke so much in Hindi. That होली के शुभ अवसर पर श्याम सुंदर की टीम ने इतना सुंदर निरूपण किया निष्कामता का, बहुत अति सुंदर, अति उत्तम, बेहतरीन. राधे राधे.
बेहतरीन, that sums it up. Very nice, Rahul. Yes, I see 3 more hands.
Urvi ji, thank you, Rahul. Urvi ji, Radhe Radhe, please.
Radhe Radhe. Sorry, I'm not able to turn on my camera because I have some internet problems, like especially for Shyamji. but like I could not hold myself back from saying it, that I just loved the presentation, and I swear this was the cutest and the sweetest presentation that I've ever seen in my life. It was so full of rus, and the bhajan that Deyasini ji came up with at last, she's given me the bhajan of the day. and Jyoti ji's poem, and the way Shyamji was explaining things, and he was like, this is not happening, Pallavi ji, we're missing out something, but I was enjoying every moment of it, and I loved it so much, and it just made my day. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful presentation. Thank you. Radhe Radhe.
Good, Urvi. You really summed it up very nicely. A lot of us for sure. Yes, Tanmeji, and sorry, Sri Ramya first.
Yeah, Sri Ramya ji.
I think everybody added to spotlight, so it's making a nice collage right now. Maybe somebody can take pictures too. Yes, Sri Ramya, go ahead. You're on. You need to unmute yourself. You're not. I can't hear you, Sri Ramya.
You are unmuted, Ramya ji.
You are unmuted, but your audio is not working, Sri Ramya.
Sorry, I'll fix it up.
Yes, now we can hear.
Okay. So I was telling that it was one of the cutest presentations, just like Purvi said, and it truly reflected the selflessness of everyone in the team, and even the mala which was made for Krishna, the great poems or through the sketches, and the devotion of everyone, the selfless devotion, it was shown so well. And it was, I'm glad the audio didn't work, otherwise we couldn't have heard Deyasini singing. It was so good. And if this much was done in 2 hours, and that's really commendable. I mean, I usually take weeks and weeks just to pick up 2-3 slides, and the slides, animations and all, everything was beautifully done. So wonderful presentation. And wonderfully spoken by Shyamji. You need not be scared about public speaking again.
See, we are finding a lot of speakers now for the session, okay? Shri Ramya is being one of them as well. Urvi, we always knew, and Shyamji, you are in the reckoning now, okay? When I'm traveling to India, you might be the one taking sessions as well, so never knows in English. So, okay, thank you so much, Shri Ramya.
Thank you, Shri Ramya ji.
Yes, Tanmeji.
Tanmeji, Radhe Radhe, please go ahead.
Radhe Radhe. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. And my question is based upon the shloka we chanted earlier upon, in which Lord Krishna stated that the entire material energy is composed of 8 elements, 5 being the Mahabhutas, Panch Mahabhuta, and 3 being the subtle bodies. So I'm a new to the spiritual world. So I've just read about the Karma and Gyan Indriyas. So these are like the 24 Karma and like 24 Indriyas, 24. And
24 entities are there. Karma Indriya, Gyan Indriyas are part of that. And we'll look at the complete chart tomorrow. Okay, if that is your question.
Yes.
Look at that entire hierarchy tomorrow, how it unfolds.
Yes, because I'm quite curious about it.
Sure. Yeah. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Okay, sure.
The 8 Lord is talking about, we'll talk about all the 24 entities tomorrow. I'll show you.
Thank you so much.
No worries. My pleasure. Thank you. All right, Sairam ji and Lakshmi ji want to say something as well. Good to see you, Sairam ji. You have to... Yes, you are unmuted now.
Radhe Radhe, are you able to hear me?
Yes, now we can.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to say कि ये बहुत ही बढ़िया presentation है. Very amazing presentation. I thought of taking a walk today while doing, daily wisdom from Bhagavad Gita class. और चलते मैं भटक गया. I got so absorbed. भटक गया. I don't know where I am. और फिर एक घर पे पहुंचता हूँ तो उधर राधे कृष्णा का बड़ा फोटो है. So is that a coincidence? No, it can't be. So, it is an amazing presentation. भूल गया, भटक गया, and completely got absorbed. So, it took me some thinking to find my way back.
Shyamji, see, so many compliments are flowing your way. So the team's way, very nice. And it was good to see Vandana ji also for the first time, because of the presentation. So thank you so much.
Vandana ji, please, you want something to say?
Yeah, Vandana ji, can you please raise your hand so that I can unmute you?
She is muted. Vandana ji, please speak.
You are already unmuted, Vandana ji. You may have to put your audio.
Powering off. Am I audible now?
Yes, now you are.
Okay. So मैं हिंदी में बोलूंगी. मैंने अभी ही ज्वाइन किया है. मुझे व्हाट्सएप पे काफी सारे मैसेजेस मिलते रहते थे. काफी सारे जूम के लिंक्स आते हैं ना. मैंने 2-4 सेशंस में ज्वाइन किया. सब लोग इतना डेडिकेशन से, इतना प्यार से करते हैं, जो भाव से करते हैं. और मैंने आपको फिर सुना, तो आपको जब सुना तो हनुमान जी की याद आ गई कि कितना दिल से करते हैं, कितना डेडिकेशन से करते हैं. तो ऐसा कि अगर ये हनुमान जी ऐसे हैं तो इनके राम जी कैसे होंगे. तो उस हिसाब से इट्स लाइक लेट मी ज्वाइन. और सेवा टीम क्यों ज्वाइन की? क्योंकि मुझे पता नहीं है कि नम्रता है, अनन्य भाव है या नहीं है, लेकिन एक सरेंडर है कि प्रभु हम आपके शरण में हैं, आप जो कराओगे हम करेंगे. तो उस हिसाब से सेवा टीम ज्वाइन किया. सो इट इज ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ यू नितिन जी कि मैं कैमरा में भी आई, नहीं तो बहुत शाई है. और थैंक यू कि आप ये ज्ञान गंगा घर पे हमें दे रहे हो. सो थैंक यू.
It's our privilege and honor, Vandana ji, to have you. Where are you joining? Which part of India?
Mumbai से हूँ मैं.
Mumbai से. I'm very glad कि you joined the sessions, and as you can see, we have a beautiful satsang family, and we do this Gyan Ganga Snan every day, and glad to have you on board. That much I can say. And as you would see, it's the best gift we can give ourselves. Be part of this group and devour the nectar of devotion and knowledge from Lord Krishna mouth, and I'm just playing a small, part because Swamiji is the true Hanuman for us. But yeah, it's a privilege to have you here, and I look forward to this every day, to have this
हनुमान जी
discussion.
के दर्शन हो गए, अभी राम जी के दर्शन के लिए वेटिंग फॉर.
आपको मिलना ही है असली राम जी से. Whenever he comes to Mumbai, make it a priority to meet him, and I'm telling you that will change your life for good. You'll say, oh my God, this is the best thing that has happened to me. Meet him once and it'll catapult your spiritual journey to another level altogether. You can just imagine. And so good to see you, Vandana ji. Your positivity and enthusiasm, it's very infectious, and it rubs on of all of us basically. So glad to have you on the sessions. Thank you so much. And I see Poonam ji has also turned on her video. Very nice. Good to see you, Poonam ji. It's always good to see videos. I'm no longer intimidated by videos now. Okay, Shyamji, you'll get there as well. Lakshmi ji wants to say something as well.
Radhe Radhe everyone. Shyamji, you were so worried when the other two teams were presenting. How would I present like that? So you have done it, and it is awesome presentation. And the thing is, the top things of this your presentation is your sweet presentation, and the poem, the bhajan, and the mala. That was awesome. That was the highlights of your presentation. Wonderful, Shyamji. Congratulations to the whole team. Radhe Radhe.
Very nice, Lakshmi ji. Yes, a new star is born today. Shyamji, you are like Neo of Matrix, capable of much more than you give yourself credit for. Now the secret, the cat is out. Okay, we have got a singer, we have got a speaker, we have got a creative poet, so many people now. That is the whole idea of having these sevas. Beautiful. Let's hear from Anita. You wanted to say something as well? Then we have Poonam ji also. She's going to say something.
Yeah, Radhe Radhe. I just missed saying like that. I first approached Shyamji to join his team, but somehow I ended up in Team Ananya. Anyhow, it's all branches of the same route we are giving our selfless seva. Everything is selfless only. Like it's that presentation is so unconventional and so practical. Just I loved it, and all that poem and singing, everything, like it's so like we cherished everything, every bit of it. So thank you so much, Shyamji, for bringing it to us. Beautiful, beautiful presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Anita ji. And please fill out the feedback tracker. Okay, I'd love to hear your comments on the presentation or otherwise as well. And don't forget to turn up tomorrow to conclude our discussion. Not conclude, but take it further what we have been discussing. Let's hear from Poonam ji, and then we'll get to Sandhya as well.
Before that, just want to say that
something.
इसमें मेरा कुछ हाथ नहीं था, मैं ऐसे बोल रहा था. मैं ये बात क्लियर कर दूं प्लीज. सब कुछ ये मेरी टीम ने किया है. मैं सिर्फ बोलने वाला एक प्राणी हूँ और रहूंगा. राधे राधे.
और अब बोलता ही चला जाऊंगा. I'm Shyamji, you need to give presentations. I'm telling you, you can do that, and you can do it really nice. Yes, Poonam ji.
Radhe Radhe everyone. Radhe Radhe Nitin ji, Sandhya ji, Shyam ji, all the JKU team. See, although I join while keeping my camera off, but I fight to attend your sessions, and I also got your YouTube recordings also. Whenever I get time, I definitely hear it. बट आज मैं कैसे मिस करी, मुझे ये समझ नहीं आ रहा कि श्याम जी एकदम इतना कुछ अच्छा कुछ प्रेजेंटेशन दिए. एवरीबडी इज अप्रिशिएटिंग एंड आई एम नॉट एबल टू सी दैट. एंड आई आस्क्ड टू संध्या जी आल्सो, आई थिंक समवन एल्स आल्सो, हाँ संध्या जी आल्सो, that can you please mail the presentation to me so that even I also want to relish that. And thank you so much from bottom of my heart that the way you are conducting the sessions and we are getting knowledge, means the small and what you say the subtler level knowledge which we are not aware about it. And वो जो knowledge हमारा सुसुप्तावस्था में कहते हैं ना, सोया पड़ा knowledge है, dormant stage में है, it is we are getting knowledge every day. Thank you so much. Radhe Radhe. And if it is possible to see Shyamji's presentation also.
Yeah,
so
look out for that
रहेगा.
video. Look out for the video. It will be out there next week. And we are just devouring the nectar that has been given to us on a platter by Maharaj Ji and Swami Ji. I'm just facilitating it, okay? I'm just extracting a little drop out of it and just presenting it as best as I possibly can. But that itself is having such a positive impact. So you can imagine when you meet him, what will happen, right? Glad to have you on board, Poonam Ji, on this session. So I'd love to hear from you.
Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Thank you so much.
Great.
We had an extended session today. Sandhya, last words you can have. I think we had bhajan also today, accidentally, but it was planned by Krishna. I can see that. So yes, over to you, Sandhya.
Yeah, Radhe Radhe once again. And first of all, to Poonam ji, two things. I think you spoke today because you will be joining one of the Seva team soon. Somehow that's, I think, coming to my mind. So yeah, you're welcome to do that. Please put it in the feedback tracker if you're interested in joining a Seva team. And all the Seva team presentations are put up on the community portal as well. So I don't know if you've joined it. If you haven't, that is another place where you can get the presentations. And of course, Nitinji mentioned about the YouTube video as well. So that being said, Vanna ji, I couldn't stop myself from expressing this again. You are too sweet and we are so blessed to have you as part of our team. And one point that you mentioned about, Nitinji being Hanuman and, he's like Hanuman of Swamiji being Hanuman of Maharajji, that kind of series, I would say. I also exactly had felt the same. If Nitinji is like that, how will Swamiji be? I totally resonated with this thought of yours, and that's why I just wanted to mention again. And last thing, Pallavi ji, I felt like you were just the backbone of this entire team's presentation. And thanks to you and cheers to you as well for this. So wonderful. Once again, thanks. Yeah.
Thank you. I think you've given a huge compliment, and now you put a lot of pressure on me. Even if I'm going to turn out as 0.0000001% of being a Hanuman of Swamiji, I think my life will be worth it. That's how I see it. But yeah, thank you everybody. Wonderful session like we always have. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I think we have had an extended session, but it was well worth it. Thanks to Shyamji and his team. So tomorrow we'll have another fascinating discussion on the topic that we are having. We'll continue on this, science and spirituality. So if you have youngsters and all who have all kind of questions, please bring them on. We'll be very happy to take a one-on-one questions with them, because it's a very interesting topic and something that I've dabbled with for a long time, on the path of spirituality. So please turn up tomorrow, and whatever question you have, the kind of challenges you face while having this conversation with youngsters, teenagers, people who discard this, we can have a good discussion on that tomorrow, and we can logically, systematically, rationally tackle that. Okay, not that we debate with somebody, but at least we need to be convinced on how to tackle that. So that's the whole idea. So thank you everybody. Please fill out the feedback tracker, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Radhe Radhe, good day, good night from my side.
Thank you, Nitinji. Radhe Radhe. Thank you, Shyamji. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Selfless team. Thanks to all of you. Radhe Radhe. And see you all tomorrow. Stay blessed.
You can say thank you to yourself as well, Pallavi.
Thanks to everyone. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe, everyone. Good night, good day. Bye.